All right, let's cut straight across to visuals that are coming in. Prime Minister Modi has just landed in India at the moment. Let's bring you those visuals on your screens and show you the Prime Minister's arrival from the COP26 summit. He was, remember, attending the G20 summit and he's just back from Europe at the moment, and his convoy has just left the airport. He just arrived a little while ago, and those visuals on your screens at the moment. Take a look. The Prime Minister arrives, high level of security right here in New Delhi. He returns to India. That's the big story coming in at the moment. Rather a fruitful G20 summit right there. He's back in India after attending COP26 meeting and of course the G20 summit as well. So Prime Minister back from Europe. He's back. His Ghar Wapsi shots on your screens at the moment. Security has been beefed up here in the national capital, as you can see, as the Prime Minister has landed. You can see a cavalcade of cars following the Prime Minister as he's just left the airport after arrival. Prime Minister back in India, and the live visuals on your screens right now. Poulomi Saha now joins us for the very latest. Poulomi, if you could just encapsulate the Prime Minister's visit at the G20 summit, COP26 meeting as well. What were the key highlights? He's back in India now. What is the action plan as he's back in India?
Well, Jyoti, just in a few hours from now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in fact, will be chairing a meeting, a virtual meeting with chief ministers of 12 states and at least DMs of at least 40 districts who will be joining in from these various states, where he will be reviewing the progress of the vaccination program across these various states. Now, these are states which have been identified by the centre as those which seem to have low vaccination percentages. They have less than 50% coverage in terms of the first dose of vaccine, and much lesser, of course, when it comes to the second dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. So these are states like Jharkhand, Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Meghalaya, and some other states, where he will be interacting with these chief ministers at about 12 noon via video conference in order to take stock of the situation on the ground vis-a-vis the process of vaccination, and why is it that these specific states and these specific 40 districts have low vaccination coverage in their various areas. So that is going to happen just in a few hours from now. We do know that he had a very packed schedule as he was in Rome, and then following that in Glasgow as well. In Rome, of course, he attended the G20 summit, where he, of course, addressed the leaders of the top 20 economies of the world that form the G20. And he did, of course, stress the highlight of that address that he made at the summit, of course, was that he stressed on mutual recognition of vaccine certificates, and he sought for immediate WHO approval for Indian vaccines as well, promising 5 billion vaccine doses for the world in 2022.
Thank you, Poulomi, this morning for joining us with those details. Poulomi Saha with our top story. Prime Minister returning to India after attending COP26 meeting and G20 summit, and Poulomi encapsulating all that transpired right there and what is next on the Prime Minister's itinerary.